Welcome to the Sibling Rivalry MMA Podcast. Today, we're just going to be mainly talking about one thing. Conor McGregor is officially back against Donald Cowboy Cerrone, scheduled for UFC 246, I think, January 18th.
Yep.
First impressions about this fight?
I like it. I think it makes sense. I mean, I'm cool with McGregor not coming back at all, personally, but if he's going to come back, I actually think this fight makes sense. A lot of people are complaining about it, kind of saying that Cowboy doesn't deserve it, I think, is what they're getting at, because he's coming off 2 losses to the Tony Ferguson one, which is a doctor stoppage, and then he got finished by Gaethje. So a lot of people are, I guess, I don't know. I don't really know what they wanted.
I'm going to take the other side because I hate the fight.
Really?
Yes. Because I like the fight, but I know what they're going to do, and that's why I don't like the fight. It should be Gaethje versus Conor or Poirier versus Conor, one of those.
Yeah.
Because if Conor wins, they're going to push him to a title shot. And Gaethje just beat Cowboy. And Poirier is still above them, in my opinion. But yeah, if Conor beats Cowboy, they're going to give Conor a title shot, and it's just going to fuck over Gaethje and Poirier. So they're probably going to end up trying to make Poirier and Gaethje fight, which I don't think is fair. So yeah, that's why I don't like it, and because I hate Conor and I think he's going to win.
So, you know this fight's at 170, right?
Yes, I know that.
So that makes it kind of weird. I think they're trying to set up McGregor and Masvidal, actually, because I think that's would be a really big fight. But it would be weird to throw him in against Masvidal right away, especially thinking Masvidal's too big for him. So it seems like this would be a good test at 170 for McGregor to see if he should fight Masvidal. It almost seems like the perfect setup for it. But I think Cowboy's a hard fight for him.
I don't know. Cowboy, he's just not as durable as he used to be. Like, I feel like Conor's just going to kick him in the body over and over and probably finish him. I do think it being at 170 benefits Cowboy, because Cowboy cuts a fuck ton to make 55, and Conor doesn't really have to cut that much. And it's going to be 5 rounds, so that benefits Cowboy as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously, just being bigger, he's a bigger fighter than Conor, not by a whole lot, but he is bigger. I don't know. Yeah, setting up Masvidal, I guess that makes sense why they would make it at 70, but I also don't care for that fight either. Like, Masvidal should be fighting the winner of Usman versus Colby, or Masvidal should be fighting Leon. So, it's just Conor's coming back and he's going to hold divisions back again, basically, which pisses me off. Because if he would just come back and fight Gaethje, he wouldn't be holding a division back, and if he wins, then, he deserves a title shot.
Yeah, see,
but instead they're doing dumb shit, like always.
I don't see how him getting a win over Cowboy at 170 would get him a title shot at 155 against somebody that just beat the shit out of him. It doesn't make any sense.
It's just Conor.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they're going for.
And what if Tony beats Khabib?
Yeah, that's true. That would change everything.
Yeah, because they just got announced to fight, but they're not fighting until April.
Mm-hmm.
And from what it sounds like Conor wants to get more active again. So if he beats Cowboy, he'll probably fight before Khabib and Tony fight.
No way. I don't think so. That's not.
It's 4 months.
It's like 3. It's 3 months. That wouldn't be enough time. I don't.
Conor used to fight every 2 months.
Yeah,
when he was on that tear.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that again. But who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I think Cowboy's a tough fight for him. Like you said, it's good for Cowboy to be at 170. It's good for Cowboy to be 5 rounds. But he definitely has not been as durable lately. But being at 170 for him helps with that too.
He hasn't really been beating great guys either. He beat Al.
Yeah, he beat Al, and he was doing great against Tony until it got stopped, and then. I don't know. It's the same thing with Cowboy. You always got to think of is which Cowboy is going to show up, because sometimes he looks amazing, and then sometimes he just backs off.
He's got knocked out bad against Gaethje though. Mm-hmm. Conor's probably going to fucking knock his ass out, which I don't want, because I don't fuck with Conor, and I wouldn't pick Conor against anybody else. But I think he'll beat Cowboy. I know it's not an easy fight.
I think it's good for him, their ability to be at 170 though, because who knows if the weight cut really affects him. I'm sure. It definitely affects him, but how much it affects him with his, being able to get knocked out like that, I don't know. We'll see.
True too, because Conor has looked best at 55.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't do it at 55. That was really surprising. So that's the only thing I think the Masvidal thing comes into play.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to go to 70 because he doesn't want to fuck with Khabib again.
Yeah,
It sounds like he wants to fight Khabib more than anything.
he shouldn't.
I mean, Conor can't beat anybody at 170 either, though. He wouldn't beat fucking Woodley or Usman or Colby or none of those dudes, so I guess the only fight at 70 he's looking for would be Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
Or Nate.
Yeah,
Nate's at 70 for good now.
probably. But yeah, and then it being like kind of somewhat short notice too. It's in January. I mean, usually with a fight like this, we'd have more time to build on it and like a bigger announcement, I guess, and all that.
Both these guys take short notice fights, though, a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Conor's fights never, besides the Aldo fight, his fights never really, like, get announced super long before they take place. And Cowboy fights on, like, 2 weeks' notice all the time.
And it seems like they've been kind of hinting at this for a while also.
Yeah.
So I think they, but it just hadn't been for sure because McGregor's kind of been calling everybody out.
Yeah. Anytime somebody wins, Conor calls them out.
Yeah.
Lately.
And
So-
every time somebody wins a fight, they call Conor out, so you never know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess if Tony did beat Khabib, that would kind of change everything. That could be what they're waiting to see.
It should be Gaethje next either way, I think.
I think so too.
But Poirier called out Gaethje today, I think, or yesterday.
I mean, I'd like to watch that fight. But
I'm just thinking in terms of moving. It's finally, the divisions are finally getting moving again.
yeah, I really just hope that Cowboy beats the shit out of McGregor and we don't have to deal with him anymore.
Nothing would be better than Cowboy head kicking Conor and knocking him out.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And he could take him down and tap him.
Yeah, Cowboy's much better on the ground.
And his wrestling's not bad. He's taking
It's
some
better
good
than
guys
Conor's.
down. It's better than Diaz, and Diaz got it to the ground,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. I think actually, yeah, that's my biggest hope for this is Cowboy beats the shit out of McGregor, and then we don't have to hear anything about McGregor anymore.
Yeah. If Conor loses this fight, he's done. He's got to be.
No, see, that could be another reason that it's at 170, so that he can make the excuse that he's too small, and then he can
No
go
one's
back.
gonna buy it
He can
now,
go
though.
down, and yeah, they will. People buy anything.
People don't like Conor anymore.
Yeah, but there's still so many people on, especially the more, like I said, the more we are on this MMA Twitter thing, the more I realize people are idiots. But
You know.
and they'll just buy anything. I mean, how many times are people gonna fall for this McGregor Rousey dude tweeting out this fake news?
I haven't even seen that.
There's this same guy. He's like pretty popular on there, and everybody knows that he's always just fucking around. He tweets like fight announcements and all these like just ridiculous things, like saying that Till versus Adesanya is gonna be the co-main to McGregor and Cowboy, and everybody's like, "Oh, what the fuck? How did Till get a title fight?" And like his name in the thing is like, this isn't real.
Well, that's how, if you follow the NFL stuff, Barry McCockner changes his picture to Ian Rappaport and posts ridiculous shit about the NFL, and like it gets on like NFL Network and like ESPN and shit. Like people legit think it's real.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. Like, pay attention. Like, people just see one thing, like, oh my god, and they just go off about it. Like, that's so ridiculous. So yeah, people are stupid, so they'll still just believe anything he says. So yeah, if he loses to Cowboy 170, who knows? Maybe he could go back to 45. I doubt it, but
No, he was best. He was a beast at 45. Fuck.
yeah,
I wish he could fight 45 because I'd love to see him and Max fight. That'd be awesome.
yeah, that would be cool.
But all right, so you're for it. I'm against it. Initial thoughts. Give your prediction. Very too early prediction for the fight.
I'll just go ahead and say Cowboy
Via
submission.
go with Conor by knockout. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's very possible.
And
I mean,
I've
this is
never
definitely a
picked
winnable
Conor.
fight for Conor.
I haven't picked Conor since he fought Aldo. That's the last time
And I
I picked
definitely
him.
didn't pick him then.
I picked him. I liked Conor back then. I was a Conor fan when he was at featherweight, because like he was talking shit and stuff, but he wasn't like
He was funny though.
he was. Yeah, and then he fought Nate, and I'm a huge Diaz fan, so I cheered for Nate against him. I didn't hate Conor, and then he started being a douchebag, and I stopped liking him.
I think this.
Now I hate him.
I think it's just a winnable fight for both of them. Honestly, it's a fun fight. I'm cool with watching it.
Would you rather see him fight Gaethje though?
Conor?
Yes.
See, I don't really give a shit about who Conor fights. I just want him to fight somebody that's gonna beat him. I don't think Conor should be getting a title fight off of one win over
He's only lost once in the UFC, well, twice in the UFC, but there's only been one person in the UFC he hasn't beat that he's fought. So it's not like he's washed up. And he did
We'll
okay.
see.
He did
I don't think
okay
he is.
against Khabib.
He did okay.
He
But
did okay. He did as good as anybody else does.
I just hope that Cowboy knocks him out or submits him. I think he's gonna submit him, but I'd rather him
Same.
knock him out. And then so we talked about Khabib and Tony a little bit. Who you got there?
I've always thought I would pick Tony, but now that it's closer, I don't know. I think Khabib, like after rewatching Tony and Kevin Lee, and seeing like Kevin Lee could take him down, control him pretty well until he got tired. I think I would probably go with Khabib, and I don't really see any way Khabib can get submitted after like hearing what Javier Mendez was saying about him and stuff. So I think I would take Khabib right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Khabib too.
Habib might be able to outstrike him too, honestly.
Yeah, they both are just weird strikers.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go with Khabib too. That's definitely his biggest challenge, and I'm really excited to see it because after he beats Tony, I don't think there's anybody that really poses too big of a threat against him.
I'd be cool with him retiring after he beats Tony.
Yeah, why not?
Nobody's gonna beat that fucking dude. If Tony can't beat him, nobody's beating him.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to see him move up. 'Cause he's honestly too small.
Yeah, I think he'd be too small for 70.
I'd like to see him and Colby fight, actually, though.
That would be
a pretty
awesome.
cool fight.
That would be awesome. But I don't think there's no way that he's not gonna do that.
No. I
So-
think if he beats Tony, he probably will retire unless he can fight GSP.
Which I don't think it's gonna happen either, but we'll see. But is that all we got for today?
Yeah, short little episode. Throw out there talking about Conor announcement, Khabib announcement. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher. Shout out to Big Heads Media for putting us on everything. And comment below. Give your predictions of both these fights. Let us know whose side you're on between ours. Do you like the fight? Do you not like the fight? All that good shit. And we'll see you guys next time, I guess.